I've enjoyed getting to know you. Mayor, thanks for coming up. We appreciate it. Give me a sticker there.
While we're waiting for Pat McCrory to come, why don't we have some of our candidates speak to us? And why don't we start with one of our favorite sons, Senator Presnell. Would you talk with us? Come up here, talk into the camera. This is Mr. Bernier here and his lovely wife Maria. And he has really put the word out for us on TV. So come up here and say what you need to say.
Really didn't have a speech prepared tonight, but it is an honor to be here in Madison County with all you folks and to see this good number out. It's always good to be with a group of Republicans, good conservative Republicans, good mountain folks. And you know, as I think about our governor, and I've mentioned this before, it would certainly be good for me to be able to sit in the North Carolina Senate, to be able to raise my hand and be recognized by the governor and tell him a need that we have here in Madison County. And I certainly want to tell him that. I have never met Pat before, but I was looking forward to meeting him, and I've talked to several people here tonight, and they said that they had not met him. So we're looking forward to meeting him and hearing his concerns for the state of North Carolina. I think we have one of the greatest states anywhere. You know, it's predicted, I believe by 2030, that North Carolina will be the 7th largest state. That people are finding out and people would like to move. They know what we have here in these mountains. And we need a governor who recognizes, and we need a governor and a House and Senate who recognizes and realizes some of our needs here in western North Carolina and Madison County. Again, it's a privilege to be with you. I served for 12 years as chairman of the county commissioners in Yancey County. Served 2 years in the North Carolina Senate representing you folks. And it's always be an honor for me to go back in November and let Mr. Joe Samqueen and let him keep his well meter out in Haywood County on his own well and leave ours alone. I know we have county commissioners here and other elected officials that will have some time, and I want to be able to let them speak, and we look forward to, and again, I'll mention my opponent. He has deep pockets. I believe he owes his own campaign over $800,000 right now. I'm sure he's going to put more money. They're going to have a lot of money to spend against us. But you know, money's not everything. It's you folks that go out, and it's people like y'all that can can talk to your neighbors. North Carolina Central. Thank you a lot. We'll talk again.
In this corner, we have Don Hilton, and he is a winner up in Buncombe County. He's one of our commissioners up there now, so appreciate it. Dwight Smathers, would you come up here? You're on the stump. You need to talk. This is going to go out through the county, and you'll be able to get your message out this way.
Thank you, and thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I'm like Keith, I was not prepared to make an address, or I'd work some more on my hair. Got it mixed up. But I do appreciate an opportunity to just say a few words. And while Richard's running this camera, if you don't believe this is a conservative place, I eat at this restaurant, and the sign over the restroom is true. If you want to go back there, it costs you 10 cents. That's a pretty conservative community. Thank you to Greenwood and Lillian for getting this together. We appreciate people coming from all parts of the county to be with Pat McCrory today. And I want to encourage you to keep the faith, look at the enthusiasm that's around right now. We appreciate Dr. Johnson and Don coming over and visiting with us here. We've got Elizabeth Dole is going to be in the neighborhood next weekend. You'll hear some more about this, and all these things kind of creep up on us and happen quickly. But come out, get excited about the race. We remember what 2006 felt like the morning after the election. And this year in 2008, instead of wiping tears, we want to be having the party all the way through the morning. And we can do that. My good friend Herbert Buckner just made a trip to Texas. And he and his wife casually observed the rear end stickers on cars. Herbert's like me, a slow driver. They saw one Obama sticker, and that was in Buncombe County when they left. And on the way there and back, Herbert, you said you saw 28 McCain stickers. And I'm predicting that's the way the race is going to go. We don't have anything to be ashamed of. We have a lot to be proud of. The legislature is closing out today, and the only thing I wish is instead of Keith Presnell being here with us, that he was down there watching them adjourn, and we're going to make that happen for you in the fall of the year, Keith. We thank you for being with us. Thank you, Mr. Ed.
Thank you very much for an opportunity to come visit. I live in Weaverville, so you all are very much so my next door neighbors. And I want to invite you to a couple of events, because I know oftentimes we probably don't do the best job when it comes down to party chairs of always extending an invitation to our neighbors. We've got some things that are happening in the near future. Judge Robert Edmonds will be coming to the Buncombe County campaign headquarters at 46 Haywood next Tuesday from 4 to 5:30. We would love for you all, if you would like, to come down and meet with him if you haven't met him, or just to bring greetings to him, to let him know that you are supporting him. From there, we will actually be supporting one of our county commissioner candidates, Ron McKee, at the McCormick Field. And again, you're more than welcome and invited to participate in that. I know some people enjoy going to the Asheville Tourist games. But more important is next Saturday. What I've done since being the chairman in March is I've tried to make us more family-oriented, more friendly. You know, oftentimes when you see Republicans, people perceive us as being this stiff group that doesn't have any sense of humor, doesn't believe in family value, doesn't really care about people. And next Saturday on the 26th, we will be having the chairman's family barbecue that will be taking place at Lake Louise. So that's close to you, right? That's right there in Weaverville. And I would just hope that you all will take time to think about that. If you have time between seeing Senator Dole, we know that she's going to be here at that same time. But if you're scheduled for this, please consider coming down to Lake Louise and just fellowshipping with fellow Republicans in the community, as well as with the candidates from this area. I know Carl Mumpire is going to be out here tomorrow, but we'll have some other candidates as well as statewide candidates. And we'd love to have you guys participate with us. We really believe that, and I believe this, that in order for us to be successful as Republicans, we've got to do more things together. Does that make sense? And I think people have to realize that it's okay for us to support each other regardless of what we call boundary lines of counties. We're in the 11th district together. When Carl Mumpire gets elected to Congress, he's going to be our congressman. And that means that we all have to be supportive of being one family. So I think this is the right time for us to come together.